Together. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic that stands one nation.
Good evening and welcome. A few items, if everybody would silence their cell phones. Our meetings are public and recorded, and this is a business meeting, so we ask everyone to conduct themselves in a professional manner. Our city code allows for public comment up to 3 minutes. And for best sound quality, please remember, pull these microphones down and lean into them to speak. So with that, we will call this meeting to order at 6 p.m. And then we'll go to roll call.
Alderperson Schwarzkopf,
Here.
Alderperson Gebert,
Here.
Alderperson Reinecker, I believe.
Here.
He's remote.
You're in, okay,
Oh, he's remote.
okay. Alderperson Hannibut,
Here.
Alderperson Demond,
Here.
Alderperson Nevoy,
Here.
Alderperson Demond is absent, and Alderperson Peel.
Here.
Okay, we have one request for electronic participation. That's Alderman.
Dojan was absent. Sorry, I think you said Demond.
Sorry, Jeremy. Sorry.
You got us confused.
Just for the audio record, thank you.
on a roll tonight already.
Okay, we have a consideration for request for electronic participation by Alderman Reinecker. Do those present have any issues with him being remote this evening? Okay, Mike, you are in the meeting now officially, so. Okay, with that, I'll call for a motion to approve the financial statements.
So moved. Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any further discussion on that? Roll call voting. That starts with Schwarzkopf.
A. 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 A.
Okay, motion carries. Next up, I'll call for a motion for the estimated and listed bills in your packets.
So moved. Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion on that? Okay, hearing none. Roll call voting goes with Gebert.
A. 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 A.
Motion carries. Next up, is there consideration of any additional bills from anyone? Okay, hearing nothing, we'll move on. Correspondence and public and guest comments. In my packet and in all of our packets, there is a Girl Scout Week proclamation. Would you girls all like to stay at your seat but stand up while I read a few things? There we go. Okay, whereas March 12th, 2025 marks the 113th anniversary of Girl Scouts of the USA, the largest and most impactful leadership program for girls in the world. Therefore, I, Susan Harbach, by virtue of the authority vested in me as mayor of the city of Redbud, do hereby applaud the Girl Scout movement and Girl Scouts of Southern Illinois for providing girls with a safe, inclusive, all-girl space where they can hone their skills and develop leadership abilities. And I declare the week of March 9th to 15th, 2025 as Girl Scout Week. So thank you, girls. Leaders, do you want a photo at the end of the meeting then? Okay. Thank you for coming this evening, Girl Scouts. Appreciate you here. We'll have a little bit more business and then we'll get your photo in a few minutes. Okay, next up, is there any other correspondence? There's no correspondence, but any other public or guest comments? Okay, then we move to the consent agenda. There are items A through J. Does anyone want anything pulled out individually to vote on? Okay, hearing none, I'll entertain a motion for the consent agenda.
So moved. Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Then roll call voting starts with Reinecker.
A. 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 A.
Motion carries. Next up are reports, and we'll start out with Finance Committee.
Under Finance Committee, maturing CDs will be addressed in the next month or so. At the committee meetings, their first one is coming up due in May. Next item, we have been invited by the chamber to attend the annual chamber dinner on Friday, April the 4th. The event will be held at Fort Vineyard. It starts at 6 p.m. with a social hour, 7 p.m. with a general membership. The fee is $65 per ticket, and they do offer tables that seat 8. I would make a motion that the city pay for any of the aldermen that would like to attend the chamber dinner.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and second. Any further discussion? The thing I'll add, Jill, would you like, I think we had talked about a deadline possibly if people do want to go, to let you or let Christy know? Okay, so Christy, by what date? Did we talk about the 18th, I think? Yeah, so if you can let Christy know if you do want to attend, and then we'll take care of getting the reservation in. So any other discussion? Then roll call voting goes with Anabit.
A.
Hey.
A.
A.
Okay, motion carries. Any item from Personnel Committee?
Nothing, Mayor.
Any from Public Health and Safety?
Nothing.
Nothing, okay. Public
Fell asleep
Works?
there for a minute.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Nothing from Public Works? Anything from Zoning Committee?
Nothing, Mayor.
Okay, Cultural Committee, I believe we have an item.
Yes, 2 lanes is requested to block off the, what is it, the east half of the parking lot on, well, at their property, but the city's property on Saturday, April 5th. I was talking with Chief Brittingham. I think it'd be best we just block the whole parking lot and the one-way road there off, so there's no traffic at all, especially with having a band outside and alcohol being served inside and being carried outside. So I think that'd be the best for everybody.
Probably from a safety standpoint, it's not a bad idea. You don't want cars coming and going on half of a parking lot.
Right.
So I
That was our thought too. So
Yeah, I would agree with that. So if you want to make a
Yeah.
motion and.
I'll make a motion that we close the whole parking lot off, and what street is that? Is that West South First, to the west, on Saturday, April 5th.
Okay, we have a motion and a second for 2 Lanes 3rd anniversary party, closing the adjacent street as well as the parking lot. Any
Yes.
further discussion? Roll call voting that starts with Demond.
Hey.
A.
A.
Hey.
Okay, motion carries. There's nothing from recreational facilities, anything from the Planning Commission.
Nothing, Mayor.
Okay, anything from Economic Development Commission, Mike?
We're planning on having a meeting this month for a potential loan.
Okay. I'll remember that when we get to the calendar. Thank you. And then Parks and Recreation Committee, there's minutes in your packet. I don't have anything else to add to that. That takes us to old business, nothing on that. So then we'll shift to new business, which is the calendar. We're here this evening. Sirens are tested tomorrow, John, then? And I think tomorrow is actually Illinois Tornado Preparedness Day, so heed those warnings tomorrow. We have to act like it's the real thing. On the 5th is Parks meeting at 6 p.m. here at City Hall. The 13th is Library Board meeting. We're back here on the 17th for committees. Planning Commission on the 18th, and I believe there is a hearing that night, Jeff, if I remember right. Okay, and then Mike, the 26th is noted on the calendar for Economic Development Commission at 6 p.m. Any other adjustments or anything else for calendar? Okay, we are up to other comments.
Yeah, just one thing I wanted to mention, everybody, just a reminder that for the city officials that Thursday night at the firehouse is the annual gas safety meeting. That has we'll do a chicken dinner at 6:30 with the meeting starting at 7 p.m. So for the police officers and all the city officials, just one reminder.
Okay. Any other comments from anyone else? Just happy to have all you Girl Scouts here. I'm glad you attended. Hopefully this wasn't too long of a meeting for you because we're already at adjournment time. So I'll call for a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, we motion in a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. We stand adjourned at 6:08 p.m.